DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He was terrific a week ago with a 119-yard game. It's the Titans and the Chiefs under the lights on Sunday night.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Mahomes going to throw.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And the Chiefs entering play looking for win number 4 on the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 31, Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Mahomes to throw once more. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The touchdown giving him the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week with a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 25. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A handoff running left. Henry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drip back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
They'll run here with Haskins.
Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
Haskins again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5 now. Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Mahomes now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down inside the 10. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Edwards-Helaire diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bully. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. To throw is Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Tannehill on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This time they stay on the ground. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays, and target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sport. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tannehill.
Open man, Wk9.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now it's Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And some room to work. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Haskins now on 1st and 10.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd down, and they go back to Haskins.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. On 3rd down, Henry. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And it's a Titans touchdown. Damiere Byrd from 19 yards away.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, McKinnon.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 40-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. That's caught over the middle, Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On first down, it's Tannehill.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The Titans on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Tannehill.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the out route, he finds Hardman.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a give. This is McKinnon. Ooh, with a juke. Again with a juke. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. The quick slant caught. They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home.
Jones will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Caught by Woods.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Check down, complete to Haskins.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. To the air again, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw hauled in by Wk9 here. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Tannehill's throw caught by Bird here. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a dump off here complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Again, Tannehill.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Tannehill. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Tannehill. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Damiere Byrd with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
The thing started off exciting this one. Had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Kansas City, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.